Okay, morning folks. Welcome to the briefing on Saturday the 8th of May. Seen this weather coming for about 3 days. Low pressure system tracking slowly, and it is very slowly moving to the east, firing the fronts around it. And this warm front is going through at the moment, and there's an awful lot of rain packed on this, as you'll see in a second. And then we're left in this sort of we'll call it warm sector, very moist sector air mass for most of the day. Looking at quickly tomorrow, you can see that it's not, this low pressure is not really moving, and it's just, again, firing fronts up across us. So still quite tightly packed isobars, and it'll still be windy. And you can see how closely packed they are. If this is 996, 1008 there, that's very tightly packed. So it's going to be pretty windy today. TAFs, Farnborough are, I think, fairly accurate. Rain at the moment, scattered at 2,000 feet. It's probably a bit lower than that. Becoming between 6 and 9 o'clock. 200 degrees, 20 knots, gusting 30. Well, it's reaching that now, to be honest. Broken at 1,000 feet, which is probably what we've got. Tempo this morning, rain and drizzle, broken at 600 feet, and becoming sometime 1 o'clock to 4 o'clock, scattered at 2.5. But you've still got the 20 gusting 30 knots. That's going to be with us all day, folks. In terms of wind on the ground and upper winds, they're looking to be 35 knots plus, saying down in this box here, 45 knots at 2,000 feet and 35 at 2,000 feet here. So I think 35 knots plus all day. You can see the rain arching front here is the two warm fronts that are going through. It should really stop raining here probably in about an hour's time. Not really going to brighten up in here very much until this afternoon, when it will sort of clear through a little bit more. This cold front here is the one that's going to wiggle across us tomorrow. It's very, very slow moving. It's tracking northeast rather than sort of moving southeast across us. So tomorrow looks a bit hit and miss, really. And Top Meteo are predicting the same sort of thing. Rain and drizzle this morning. This is 1 o'clock, slowly beginning to clear up. And then by sort of 3, 4 o'clock in the afternoon, it's cleared through, and cloud base has gone up to, it says sort of between 600 and 800 meters there. Problem is, you're still going to have strong winds, and these are the wind gusts. So 30 knot plus gusts over us. This morning, that's probably near 40 knots at times, running into mid-morning, and it's not going to drop off, according to Top Meteo, until much later this afternoon, if not into the evening. So, bottom line, folks, I think the club gliding, the hangar doors are going to stay closed today. And I'll take, if any of the juniors are watching, I'll take a view on the youth flying tonight a little bit later today, when we see really what the trend is. But just think it's going to be too windy today for training and sensible club flying, unfortunately. So tomorrow, what we've got, as I say, the front lying here, so it may be flyable in the morning, and that slowly seems to fizzle out. And then in the afternoon, it looks like it's going to be raining. So it's a bit of a lottery, to be honest, folks, for tomorrow. Quick look at the cloud distribution for tomorrow. It's flyable in the morning, but sort of deteriorating as the afternoon goes on. So see what we get tomorrow. Again, it's going to be fairly breezy, not quite as windy today as today, so fair chance of flying in the morning, I think. Perhaps later on deteriorating, we have to put the stuff away in the afternoon. Okay, just a quick cover on airspace. Not a lot going on. Southampton's airspace today closes Saturday 7:30, so it's 8:30 local to 13:30 local. So it's usable this afternoon, but unfortunately I don't think we're actually going to be flying, maybe in a tug if the wind dropped a bit. Okay, so no flying today, folks. If you're booked in tomorrow, hopefully see you then.